Welcome back. Today we'll be making a strawberry Bavarois. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong 100%. Our first step is we have to soak a leaf of gelatin in cold water. Then right now, as you can see, I'm beating my eggs with caster sugar until they turn pale. On the stove, I'll be bringing up a saucepan of milk up to a slow boil. And then I'll be adding in my egg yolk mixture and combine it and mix it really good. So the next step that I'll be taking is I'll be mixing in all these ingredients, trying to ensure that I am constantly whisking and making sure that each and every single thing is incorporated, that the egg is not curdling or anything like that. So you have to ensure that your fire is not too high to the point that when you add those eggs it would curdle, and that your mixture is not too hot that it would curdle the eggs. After that, I'll be washing some strawberries, slicing them and adding them to my blender, then blend and strain them because I didn't want the seeds of the strawberries to be in my mixture. I want it to be creamy and just light. My strawberries now will be blended and then strained and sieved until they're creamy. I will be adding them to the hot mixture and then adding in the gelatin. I completely forgot to add in the whipping base. After I finish adding in everything and I fix the whipping base off the camera, I'll be adding it into the fridge, and this set overnight because I wanted to ensure that everything was set. And it was garnished with a little bit of strawberries. Okay, after we finish our strawberry Bavarois, we're now moving into our lemon and pineapple muffin. We start with first zesting our lemons. We first zest them and we mix them with a little bit of sugar just to bring out the oils. And then we're adding more sugar and we're mixing in the zested lemon sugar with the butter to cream it, because we're using the creaming method for this muffin because I wanted my muffins to be light, not dense. The next batter we'll be making in the second portion of this video, where you'll be seeing the vanilla extract being added, is the Genoese cake. I cannot say it correctly. This video will be consisting of 3 different desserts. The Genoese cake will be used in our baked Alaska dessert. That'll be in our other video, but we're doing the batter in this video, so we're using the creaming method as well in this cake as well too, because I have my personal preference of using the creaming method with my cakes, because they come out more fluffy and lighty and aerated. So now we'll be adding our muffins into the oven. The Genoese cake is already in the oven and it's baking at 300 degrees in the oven. My plating for this muffin consisted of many things. So I reduced passion fruit and sugar and white rum to make a sauce. And I used that leftover sauce and I glazed it with plantains. So I have a rum infused glazed plantain with some passion fruit, sauce on the bottom, in a chocolate mousse on the bottom as well too, as you'll be seeing my plating. Those are wonderful golden brown. I decided to cut my muffin down into a square shape because I found that it looked more better in presenting and pleasing. And yeah. So the purpose of me using chocolate was because it's there. So I was thinking, let me not waste anything. I tried to do the quenelles on my plating with the chocolate. They didn't come out absolutely perfect, but it was an attempt with effort. I then decided to use some tissue and dust on some cocoa powder to make the plate have an extra pop, and it actually worked. So I'm actually happy with how my lemon and pineapple muffins came out. My family absolutely loved them. And yeah.